never run out of the streets. Is it working? Is it working? Hello? 1, 2. There we go. We're live. Now remember when Miles, what's up, bro? Alright. I'm going to start the stream over everywhere else. We'll see how we go. Why, I bet my life. I bet my life. Ba ba da doo doo doo. You. Give me a sec, guys. Don't tell me what I'm wrong. Before. Please believe them when I say. All right. I wonder if I can stream on Twitch yet. Oh shoot! Wait. No, I'm streaming on TikTok right now, boys. Okay, am I? Did they approve me finally? Summer, what's up? I'm live on TikTok, bro. I didn't even notice that. That's a trip. Okay. Dude, I've been banned on that for so long. Alright, give me a sec, guys. Let me just... It's been so long since I've streamed. Alright, we've got the YouTube chat open. We've got the Twitch chat open. And now we've got the TikTok chat open. How long has it been since I've streamed? It's been about 2 weeks since I've streamed, I think. What's up, Amanda? But yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since I streamed, and it's been literally like 4 months since I've streamed on TikTok. How you going, Amanda? Fortnite Kid, what's up, bro? Long time no see. You on YouTube? Yes, sir. We're streaming on YouTube. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my... I forgot about my X chat. I always say my X and it sounds like I'm saying my X. It's weird. Like, oh, where's my X chat? Oh, but how's everybody going, eh? Dude, I just thought we would come on here. Just been chilling. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna hop over to YouTube. Wait, Summer, are you the same Summer that's on YouTube? Yo, I'm Fortnite Kid. I was on YouTube. What's up, CJ? It's such a trip to be streaming on TikTok. I was gonna wear a hat this stream because I like wearing hats, but I wore that hat to the gym and bro, it actually kind of smells. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm the same girl. Oh, okay, trippy. Okay, let me give you a follow back. That's sick. Is my phone showing up? No, we good. I have my phone connected, ready to watch reels as well. I would always open up the door. Always looking for higher floors. See where more. Rise up. I could watch TikTok as well, but TikTok won't ban me because I'll be putting on their stuff. So, what's up, Jason? Bro, wait, what's funny, CJ? Miles says BRB. I've been looking up for higher floors. I've been playing Fortnite. I have been playing Fortnite, guys. Just so you know. One thing that I've been thinking about doing is... Jesus. Guys, did you hear that? I think I just unplugged my... I unplugged something. What did I unplug? Alright, you might hear some weird sounds, guys. There we go. We're back in the game. But okay, so get this, right? I bought I don't know if this is stupid or not, but I bought a DLC from 2012. Now DLC I don't think they do that anymore nowadays, but DLC was literally like a paid update. You would pay to get a new map, where Fortnite nowadays you just get it. But there was this DLC called Nuketown Zombies, bro. I bought it and I was having so much fun, but then I got a little bit bored because I wasn't streaming it. I was by myself, and no one was playing online. No one plays that game anymore on PS3. I love your shirt. Oh, I appreciate that. It's a bit small. The girl I bought it from told me it was an XL. I like XXL. Anyway, it was a large. Long story short. Hey! I sent you something on TikTok, by the way. Oh, sick. Let me check. It might be under message requests. I don't see it. And I know that's true. Let me refresh my TikTok. And I know that's true. It says I got a notification, but I didn't get it. Did you just create TikTok? I didn't know you had TikTok. Can I play Fortnite with you? You can game with me a little bit later. I have it all ready to go. Let me see what we're looking at here. Let me see what I got on my stream. So we got Fortnite open. This is my TikTok. That's open as well. What's this one? Oh, it's just wait, why is the camera different? That's interesting. All right, sorry. That's making me feel a little bit. I just got it because my mom finally allowed me to. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of interesting because I feel like TikTok is probably a safer place for people that are under 18. At the same time, it's no privacy either. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like your camera on your phone as well as your microphone is just going to constantly be listening. Because people think like your phone is protected, but you don't realize like your phone has a microphone and a camera. And when you download certain apps, you give those apps permission to access that. So it's not necessarily Apple. My rule of thumb is don't do anything and don't say anything that you wouldn't say in front of your family, right? Because you got to pretend that I actually have an iPhone. I got my old iPhone 6 here. Isn't that crazy? But if this is around you, just pretend this is 15 million people. That's how you got to do it. I've said and done things that I regret in front of these cameras and phones. But it is what it is. All right. Bossum, what's up? Are you live on TikTok? I am. Isn't it weird? Like, I'm tripping myself because I thought I was banned. And I was. But it's now letting me stream. They say, I know. I just got it because my mom finally let me. I got the 15. I had the 15. And bro, I literally dropped my iPhone. And I was tripping because I smashed the camera. I don't care if the screen's broken to me because it's like, as long as the camera's working, that's what I need. And the camera was smashed. And for those of you that don't know, like, I don't do streaming and YouTube as a living. I do this for fun. What I do for a living is like video, social media, constantly using my phone. Like, it's in my hand all the time. And I forgot I had insurance on it. And they gave me an iPhone 16 Pro 1 terabyte. They're like, yeah, we'll hook you up. It's sick. And out of all places, it was insured by my internet company. I pay $15 a month for any accidental damages to this phone. Technically, I could like break my phone on purpose and then they'll give me a new one every single year. But I couldn't do that. I would feel guilty and weird. I could not do that. Can I be a mod on TikTok so I can send you things? Yeah, let's do it. RGF just followed me. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the follow. Let me... How do I make you mod on TikTok? Holy crap, we're at 1,100 likes. That's insane. Top viewer is cat account worldy. What's up, cat account? Cat account's gone. That's funny. I don't know how to make people mods on here. We're gonna get into some memes in a minute, but you can DM me on TikTok or Instagram, and I will put it up on the stream. Let me just close out all the other apps so I don't show you guys all my personal information. But can I be honest, guys? As soon as I start watching memes, I'm gonna get banned on TikTok. So if you're watching on TikTok, you need to be watching me on Instagram or YouTube. Yo, I can't go a single day, but dude, I haven't made any videos in a while. Okay, I just found a video. This looks interesting. We're gonna get into it. We'll work out the mod another time. We'll figure it out. Just send it to me on DM. It'll come up. Right. Right. So this is my algorithm. Okay, here we go. Let's jump into this. Let me mute the music. Now, the first meme I saw on here looks really crack up. I don't know if you guys noticed this. Oh, do I have sound? Where's my sound? I'm Nora. I'm Janice. It's kind of funny though. I'm Nora. I'm Janice. Okay, here we go. Wait, you said you sent me a meme? Let me check.
You know, I just couldn't stop thinking about
I remember this.
So, yeah. So, you know, I went to the fridge and I opened up the meat drawer.
Oh, I love it so much. Yeah. I remember watching this with my mom when I was a teenager.
I'll tell you what was in there. You know that bacon that's like maple? It's got maple flavor.
The maple kind, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I took that out.
What's up, Chicky Wing?
Thought, yeah. I know who would like that. Me. So I ate it.
Oh. Me.
That's funny.
Nope. Not kidding. You know, I also noticed there was some beef in there. Yeah, you know, steak, you know, juicy. Well, I ate that too. But I went back to the fridge.
Memes were so simple back then.
Ago, and I put something together really special. You're going to love this one. I took some chicken. Yeah. I put some some cheese on it. And I covered it with
what?
I covered it with cat treats. Yeah. Then guess what?
What?
I gave it to the cat.
No, I just couldn't stop. Oh, that's so silly. Okay. Summer sent this on YouTube. Let's check it out.
Oh my god. That's my girlfriend.
What was wrong with that? That was sick. He wants to be a dad when he grows up?
Cadence wants to be a gas station worker.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck. Do you need to leave? No, bitch.
What are they teaching?
No, bitch.
Yeah, that's my niece. Go ahead.
I want to be pregnant.
Oh, hell no.
CJ wants to be
Oh, that was good.
Oh my god.
That was good. That was good. I liked that. Oh, excuse me. You know that twiddle finger thing, and the Grayson and Azza are gonna make one that is kind of like that. It's called either middle finger or dingaling. Oh, that's cool. Well, let me know where it's posted. I'm kind of interested. Your stuff is so original, bro, that it trips me out. Like it. Sometimes I struggle to understand it, but it's still sick, dude. All right, let's continue on. You drink a big pot, see a mini, right? Bro got a heart attack. I guess this is my this is my gaming account, I think. Columbus in 1492 arriving. Oh, that's funny. What movie was that? That looked good. No one at this table knows that I'm unreal. Yeah, it's awkward. Woman, you must belong to a man. Why are you hanging out with so many men? It's just a bit weird. It's just a bit weird. Not many people have the same opinion as me, but a girl that has a lot of guy friends, it's just weird. It's just weird. Alright? Alright? It's just weird. It's the same thing as a guy having a lot of girlfriends, alright? Unless he's gay, bro. Like, it's just weird. Alright, let's watch this one. Summer, thank you for the juicy memes.
I'm hungry. I could eat a damn dog.
Hi, can I touch you? Oh, okay.
I wanted to give you a quick update. Kai is a big humper.
I like he's like,
The
oh,
documents were in
me?
place. Buford, you listening? Now get this. That's when the subcommittee had to reallocate the funds.
Why they saying you ate a treat if you ain't eat
what's
a
up,
treat?
Taya?
Did you eat
On TikTok.
Did you eat a treat for her?
Here you go, Rocky. I know how much you like wieners.
And then she tried to do it again, and I was like, are you done? Because that just doesn't make sense. Like, it just wasn't getting through to her. That everything that was going down was going down for a reason.
That's funny. These are W memes. These are W memes. Let me continue on with the memes. Alright, this stuff's insane. This guy, he does like a backflip and he just picks up snakes. I don't know. Like, how does he know that he's not going to die or become paralyzed from this stuff? The wiener dog was like, hey, yo, chill! I don't know why the wiener dog sounded like a black guy. Yo, chill!
Check this out. Beautiful speckled king.
Bro, he just picks it up. King snake.
My biggest one of the year, and this is my third one, so I was super excited. He's all coiled up right now, but he should be good.
Should we watch a couple more of this guy? This is creepy. Alright, let's watch his pinned ones. Ew. Ew. Is it harmless? Oh, he put it on his face.
Alright guys, check this.
It literally bit him.
Just cruised up here in Oklahoma.
This is like next level man. This is a man.
Alright guys.
I just couldn't. I wouldn't. Okay? I couldn't and I wouldn't.
Alright guys, check this out. Beautiful Burmese python.
Oh! That's so triggering. Like, it literally bites him. Like, you think it's not going to happen and it happens.
This watch right here was sent to me all the way from Australia by a company called Blessington Watches. And Blessington Watches is a couple brothers that are standing up for their native wildlife through their products. I have to say, this watch has been nothing but great. The dial in the background resembles the E.
Coco Bean says, can I be mod so I can send you things? Yes. Just don't block anyone. Alright? Don't mod. Some people get power hungry and they start muting people. Add as a moderator, standard moderator. Guys, if you are new to the channel and you want to watch or send me stuff, you can send it to me on TikTok, Instagram. Just send it to me or come in a message request and we'll open it up and we'll watch that. That looked like something wrong with the crab. It wasn't a crab, bro. I don't know what it was though. Should we go back and see what it was? Honestly, not the weirdest thing that I've put my hand on. Okay, ayo, pause. It's a reptile.
Horseshoe crab.
That's the top comment. That's kind of funny. But nah, this guy is a trip, eh? Gotta go do dishes, one sex. Alright, chill.
There you go. Thanks, guys.
Give me something interesting. That's weird. ChatGPT taking a mental health walk after spending a day talking to me. That's funny. Long time. Hold on. One more mental chat. Okay. I just had to open that up so I can open up my TikTok. I don't... Oh, wait. Hold on. Len Kelly, thank you for the follow. I don't see your messages. Send me like a random message, and then it might come up if you sent it. Because I don't see it. All right, I see that you approved my request, but I don't see it. All right, Coco Bean sent me something. Let's get back to it, boy. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's my Fortnite, baby. Okay. Those are my DMs. Okay, chat. I don't like fart humor. It's immature and gross, and it's because everyone makes humor about it because they can't cope with the fact that they have a bad digestive system. Because this is America, and America approves really bad food that gives you a bad digestive system. So what do the people have to do here? They have to make fun of it. They got to make fun because they can't control their bowel. All right. Let's not do this. Let's move on from this. Let's not do these jokes. Okay. Okay. Backtrack. I'm gonna save that. That was a funny clip. That's a clip. It's gonna end up on TikTok later. I got the message reached limit. Wait, I'm maxed out on messages? Hold on. Let me decline message requests. I have a lot of messages that I don't care for. They're usually just bots. It's not you guys. Like, hey, I've been keeping an eye on your YouTube channel. You have such great potential. Can you please confirm that you would like to be partnered with my company? My company was founded in 2005. Okay, when TikTok first came out. Wait, who's that? Okay, here we go. Do you stream every day? I'm really looking forward to your content. Let's stalk this person. Ugh, it's a hacker. Do you stream? Anyway. Alright, now send it to me. It might come up. Let's continue on. Shall we go on TikTok? Should we do some TikTok stream like watches? Shall we do it?
How you doing, Tom? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, bro. Ooh. Behind me.
Doesn't realize who he just met.
How you doing, Tom? Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's funny.
We're not trying to sell you finance tickets to Coachella. We're not trying to sell you Ticketmaster.
So, funny thing about the American Rejects is they did a concert here in Arizona, and they really try to cover it up. But the concert, hey, what's up, 19512? I'm Silly Billy. Oh, what's up, dude? That's sick. I'm gonna send you something funny as F. What's your Instagram? Let me put it in. It's literally the same as my Fortnite. Boom. So American Rejects did a concert here, and they had nobody show up. They had like 12 people show up. Well, actually not 12, like 50 people. But the room was supposed to sell out to 6,000 people. And 50 or 60 people show up. It was just like the mosh pit. After that, they started doing these little house tours where they go to a house and they just set up. They talk to the local government, say, hey, we're going to do a mini concert. This is how we're going to do it. And this is what it is.
Fucking penalty fees. We're not trying to sell you $25 parking. We're just trying to sell you some songs you might have grown up with and let you fucking let go with us.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. It's like saying that you didn't want to be invited to the party when you weren't invited anyway. You know what I mean? Yes, he walked away. He wasn't feeling me. This guy is so funny because he does, in my opinion, he doesn't sound good, but he's confident enough to sing in front of the artist and butcher their song. It's the best. Like, that is pure confidence right there, bro. That is sick. By the way, we're watching TikTok, guys. This isn't Instagram right now, but you can send me stuff on Instagram. You can, Instagram and TikTok's the best way to send me stuff. I got message reach limit. It still restricts me from messaging you. Maybe because your account might be under 18. Is your account under 18? That might be the reason. That makes sense. All right, let me check out Coco Bean. Let's see. Now I don't know Coco Bean's humor. All right, it could be really good. It could be really bad. Let's check it out. I swear this is not the fart one. Oh, it's the freaking fart one again, dude. I must have just clicked that accidentally. That is wild. What's this? This content may be inappropriate. That's exactly what I want to watch.
10.
Okay.
Austin.
Oh shit.
Happiness?
That's my name.
No, happiness.
Happy penis.
What were you saying to me?
Fuck off.
Excuse
Ha!
me.
Fuck off.
Excuse me.
Fuck off.
Say, I have a big stick.
I have a big dick.
It's dumb. It's weird and dumb. All right, I sent it. Okay, let me check it
The
out.
new club in Scottsdale, Maya, gave me literally the most disrespect that I've ever experienced in any sort of
I live in
venue or
Scottsdale,
club
so this is
or
gonna be
just
interesting.
event space in my entire life. Maya of Scottsdale, I'm really sorry, but I have to fucking make this video because it's actually insane. Get your employees. 2 nights ago, me and my friends show up wanting to go to your guys' place. It's the opening night.
This guy's literally got a 4-minute video about his experience. This better be a good story. I'm gonna commit, but this better be a good story.
I'm ready to spend money at your event. I show up wearing a completely plain black button-up and completely plain black dress pants. Everyone is in pretty formal attire. Show up, we get to the front of the line. I'm wearing
He got rejected. He got rejected. He got rejected. And I was ready to spend money at your club.
The bouncer says, "Sorry guys, not going to happen. No chains. You guys can't have chains in here." Meanwhile, I'm literally looking inside and there's a whole bunch of people wearing chains. And I'm like, okay, this is odd. I'm like, okay, who cares? This kind of fucking sucks. But we'll just call it a day. Whatever. We'll leave. So we leave. And then yesterday night, we were like, hey, we should try and go there again. We should try. This time, tuck the chains, wearing plain white t-shirt and some freaking jeans. Just like literally everybody else in there. Get up to the front of the line. It's obvious that the bouncer recognizes us. And keep in mind, like, I'm being completely cordial, completely normal.
What's up, Summer on
Get to
TikTok?
the front of the line. And I'm like trying to spend money. I want to spend money at your establishment, dude.
Chat, this guy's still talking. There's still half the video left. This guy, if I was the bouncer, I wouldn't have let him in. He's just annoying. It wasn't the chain, dude.
Get to the front of the line. I'm wearing a white t-shirt.
He's literally moved location and is continuing the story. Shut up.
And some regular ass jeans.
I'm skipping it.
Damn, would you look at that? A t-shirt with a logo.
He's such a bitch. Oh, bro, this guy's annoying. It wasn't the clothes, it was his personality. But apparently, so I was talking to a bouncer about this actually last year, and he was telling me, because he's a bouncer at a really, really pretty big club in Arizona, and he was telling me that you technically, like, if you have a dress code at the club, you can tell people, hey, this is the dress code. But if you just don't like the person and then they reach the dress code, apparently they just find a new excuse, but they can't say, hey, we don't like you, don't come in. They have to find a new excuse, and they might have to bump the standard up. So that's kind of funny, actually. I like that. I'm back from like 30 seconds. Welcome back, Chicken Wing. Welcome, Miles. Welcome, Summer. We're all watching some memes. We're on TikTok today. We might watch some Instagram. Actually, somebody sent me something on Instagram. Let me just open this up. Let me go over here. Let me go to requests. Sent a reel. Let's check it out. Yes. Why is it like Islamic Diddy Down syndrome? Oh, that's gonna ban me. I guarantee you. Chat, if I get lost on TikTok, you know why. I come back to Instagram or YouTube. Bro, it's such a trip. Like, I never know. It's weird, bro. Like, this might sound really bad, but I genuinely mean this. But can Down syndrome people think for themselves? Like, I don't mean that in an awful way, but it's like, let's say you had a Down syndrome daughter that was 25 and she wanted to go on a date, right? Like, it's not anything, but like, are you supposed to like approve that? Or you're supposed to just let that be? I don't know. I need to interview some Down syndrome people. Or I need to interview the parents. I don't know. I'm curious, though. I am curious. Oh, that's a W. That was a W, chat. All right, let's go back here. They became Christian, guarantee. Amen. Okay, she didn't become a Christian. She just changed her look. Unfortunate. Someone been ramened. All right, new Machine Gun Kelly music. Let's check it out. MJK hints at pop album. Oh, I like it.
I'm Gordon Ramsay chefing in this kitchen. No suggestions. What's my mood? Look at mood boards. I'm a lot of artist reference. Got a lot of sons out here. I should have used a contraceptive. I'm like Ursher. I got some confessions. Don't ask where your mama was at back in 2011. I give D, but I'm not defensive. That's probably why I'm offensive. I'm freestyling this for free because I know we in a recession. I ain't lost touch. You can have my role.
You know what I like about MGK is everyone gives him so much shit, but I think he's sick because he just keeps on doing really random crap, like a country album, then a breakup album, a punk rock album, a pop album, and he just keeps bringing out stuff that is so random, and some of it is super cringy, but yeah, he just keeps going, dude, and I like that, dude. Like, that's sick. That's my verdict on him. And he also dated that one girl that I had a crush on. What's that girl's name? When I was like 14, bro. I think every single man had a crush on her. Megan Fox. She's a bit scary nowadays. All right. She looks a bit scary. All right. But Megan Fox in Transformers was sick. All right, let's continue on.
So there's new.
Wait, what was that? Oh, it's sponsored.
So there's a new game coming out called.
You can actually poke through your eardrum.
Do your ears always feel itchy after?
We regret to inform you, your childhood has expired.
Oh shoot! I don't want to watch this. That's when I came. That's when I started watching, playing. Let's go. Oh no! This is sad.
We regret to inform you. Your childhood.
It's so sad because it's literally my childhood. Bro, I didn't realize that I'm nearly 30, dude. Like, I'm actually old. You know? I'm old.
I tell you where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be on your first sold-out stadium tour because you are one of the most humble humans I've ever met. You are one of the most gracious people.
Alright, why are you glazing, bro? Alright, chill. Alright, let me see.
Mi primo Nendo.
Yes, TikTok's getting weird. You can tell because it's only got 5 likes, but bro, just like, I don't know why I had that intrusive thought. That's funny, dude. I love that. Send me stuff, guys. If you want to send me stuff, yeah?
We're so Thank pretty. You so much. Okay, this is so awkward. I'm just gonna put a scoop of belly while
I knew this emote seemed familiar.
Wait, they added a Muse? This song that you're hearing is from Muse. That's sick. Did they add this? Am I missing this? Oh, no. That was the song that was in Twilight. If they added a Muse song, bro, that'd be sick. Muse is not really a popular band for this generation. I didn't want to send you something to cancel you on TikTok. Bro, it's fine. Like, guys, I love to stream, but I'm always gonna stream to the point where I get banned. Like, I can't help it. Like, I have to say things. I just have to. And I don't want to be that cringy, boring streamer that just doesn't say anything, dude. Like, I need to say it. If something is on my mind, I need to say it. So whatever streaming platform, I stream on like 5 platforms. So whatever platform lasts the longest is the one that I will commit to when I get successful in this streaming. All right. So I don't know if that's Kick or Twitch or YouTube. Right now, YouTube has been the most gracious to me when it comes to copyrights and all that stuff. The TikTok link won't work on YouTube. Can you repost it on your TikTok and I'll look at your reposts? Or maybe, hold on, let me send you a message and then it might instigate you to be able to share things to me. Let me go full screen really quick. Let's put some music on so I don't like expose your full TikTok. All right, we got some Imagine Dragons playing. Bum. Let me see how I can do this. I'll just send a. Oh, I see it. I see your messages. That's weird. I got it. I got it. We got it, boys. Okay, let me mute that. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Name something in your home that isn't working. My wife. Name something a divorced man hopes his ex-wife will do. Die.
That's awful.
Name a reason a man thinks his wife looks as young as she did the day he married her. Alcohol. Name something you can't wait to get out of at the end of your day. Marriage. Between us, I'm getting really tired of my wife's blank. Spending. Spending. Name something in...
I mean, the last one was weak spending, but that was funny. Okay, let me go back to... What's this? All right. Let's watch this. See if it's accurate. All right. Chat. Let's see. All right. 1960. 1970. 1980. 1990. I mean, you can read it, but it's like, okay, so let's just start this for a sec. So it's like, started out with flowers, then a bar, then parties in the 80s, then coffee in the 90s, then 2000 was just like music, I guess. 2010 was texting. Okay, I feel this. 2010 was definitely a thing. Like, doing this right here? Yeah. But it was like you were still connected. You know what I mean? 2020. I feel like this is true. I personally don't go on dating apps. I'm so proud to say that I've never downloaded a dating app. Never gone on Tinder or any of those apps, right? Because this looks like this. I have friends that do it. And if they want to do it, they could do it, okay? That's up to them. But this is literally what dating apps are like, bro. All right? If you're trying to find somebody, go outside, all right? Go church. Go find somebody that has common grounds as you. Don't do dating apps. Don't download it. Stay away from it. And while you're there, delete Snapchat. I know it's unpopular opinion, but trust. It's an unfaithful app that creates discomfort in relationships. Let me check my DMs. We got another meme sent.
If there is a solid object near you, I recommend you grab onto it right now. I encourage you to go to your parents' bedroom and be like, hey, I need y'all to grab onto something. Do like the tornado drill where you'll lay in the bathtub and put your mattress over your body. I'm praying for everyone. We got this. I'm dead already. My family's gonna die. Freedom things. Here we go.
Brace for impact. What's he doing?
Atlantis has resurfaced.
That is funny. Oh wait, did I miss it? Did I miss? Was that over? Hold on.
Buddy, California just floated away. 1,000 people dead in New York. My legs are broken. And my mom just typed in the chat and said my glasses fell off my face. Yo, ban my mom. My mom fell out of her casket. Yo, I'm pretty sure you're canceled for that. My character got knocked in Fortnite.
That's funny. What a smart man. He has monetized his obesity.
Yo. Yo. Bro.
Yo, guys, if you want me to review anything, send it to me. All right, send me the DMs, and we will get to them on TikTok or Instagram. Let me check over Instagram, see if I got any more new messages. Nope, we haven't got any messages. Let's watch some Instagram reels now. Ah, I thought that was a real thing. Let me hear. Oh, what is this? This is disturbing. Nina and Snitch. These comments are funny. Looks like he bites, lol. Stays in character. Bro, I feel like I'm very, very grateful I'm not a midget. But dude, if I was a midget, I would monetize the crap out of that. Same as being a black guy. Like, you could totally monetize that. I just heard what I said. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, so everyone was tripping about this. This is a viral video. This guy got electrocuted by the AC unit, but the camera guy did the right thing. Maybe he should have stopped recording and called the police or the ambulance. But everyone was raging at him for not helping his friend. But you should never help somebody being electrocuted. I know it sounds bad, but you need to find another way, because all that's going to happen is you're going to take the voltage that is going through that person and it's going to go straight into you, and you could die too. So figure it out, but don't touch someone that's been electrocuted. Okay. Want me to tell you another horror game I'm making? It's called either Apple Drinks or Nicole Appleton. It's where you're locked in a factory with muttered apple trying to mutate you into the... Okay, that sounds interesting. You should call it fruit salad though. If it's an apple trying to cut people up.
This kid died.
Hold on, I'll come back to that. I should type in his chat at some point when he does that. I should say the Titanic has risen. Oh, that's funny. That is good. I like that. Why can't I hear this? Chat, I can't hear nothing. Alright, let's try.
This kid died playing Fortnite, and you won't believe how it happened.
You took a big pot instead of a matty batty. That shit don't work in the storm.
We're looking in next game. We're looking in. I can't read, bro. That's funny, but fake.
It's just your
Why are they judging this lady? Oh, she's pregnant. Damn. Is that justified to, like, film a pregnant woman smoking? Like, let's check out the comments. If you mind your business, it won't upset you. Special place in hell for people like that. People say her body, her choice, but the little one inside her can't make the choice. That's true. All right, we got another meme. Who rebooted, bro? I've seen this one. He literally has like a whole TikTok on doing Abraham Lincoln bits. Although he doesn't do anything racist. It would have been funny if he was doing racist stuff. Race is not okay. Racism. Alright. Racism's not okay. But making fun of it is okay. That's my theory. Alright, we got some more DMs. Let's go. Lucy says, hey. What's up, Lucy? Let's go over here. Summer. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? I don't get it. I'm tripping. Chat, what am I missing here? Oh, it's just a big jump. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Oh, these are 5 dark ones. Sounds like it. My girlfriend called me a pedophile. And I said, that's a big word for a 5-year-old. Bought my son a trampoline for his birthday. The ungrateful fucker just sat in his wheelchair and cried. That's disgraceful, bro. Why do black people...
You're a waste, man, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Oh,
3 words.
Yeah.
I literally said 3 words.
Oh, you're a bro. Go on.
Flip's sake, man. I literally said 3 words.
I know. I know.
You ready?
Yeah.
Why do black people have nightmares?
Go on.
Because we shot the last one who had a dream.
Oh
that's funny. That is dark. I've heard that one before, but that's funny. It got me again. Sorry, I keep making typos. That's okay. Curry says, "Can I play with you on Fortnite?" What's up, Curry? If I play on here, just send a request. I do have, guys. I do have the game just like chilling right here. I'm playing as the Joker. I know, pretty cute. But we don't stream Fortnite as much anymore. Okay, I find it more entertaining to watch memes, and I need you guys to send me memes. All right, let's see if we got any new memes. Any new DMs? Any new DMs? Any new DMs? No? Okay. That's okay. It's okay. Let me check over Instagram. Why am I sounding like that? Chat. Requests? Anything? No. No, just spam. Okay. Let's continue on with the Instagram. I mean, sorry, the TikTok. Oh. Bro, I literally edited this video. That's funny. I didn't know that they got that many likes. That's kind of cool. Does it tell me when it was posted? Did I edit this one? I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
You're mewing. Hot take. Okay, Mason James.
Brazilian nun goes viral for what? She's rapping, dude. The nuns were invited on the show to speak about occasion with Sister Mariah and began to sing and beatbox. I can't even read. That's actually kind of badass, bro. I like that. That's key. That's key. I sent you photos of him on Instagram. Of who? What are we talking about? I thought. Let me see. I need them. I need them. Okay, bro. Chat. I'm going to say something really, really, really. It might kill your soul. But trust when I say this. Don't buy these things. I know it's bad. Okay? Even though I have my childhood monkey bomb here. Okay? From Black Ops 1. Do not buy these toys. Because these toys are a waste of money. I'm just going to say it. It's just going to end up like everywhere. And then you're going to be like, why do I have all this junk? Trust me. Only if you know that this was like impacting your life. Do not buy it. Anyway, let's continue on. Dude, I got a joke for you. I'm listening. I need it. Let's go. I want a joke. Honestly, people are so tense nowadays and so sensitive. We just need to keep ripping the jokes. That's what we need to do. We need to keep ripping the jokes. Keep sending me the dark memes. Keep sending me all the good stuff. That's what we're going to do here.
How can a girl stop rape? By just saying yes. Alright, bro, this kid's weird.
Okay, Aiden Ross's reaction to that was crack up. He's like, alright, I'm done. That's funny. That was intense though. That's crazy. Why is the deep ocean so dark? Why? Tell me why. I'm tied up into the things that been. Oh, why is the deep ocean so dark? I'm listening. I'm gonna look at memes until you can tell me the punchline.
I don't know who just messed up, but right now you could get.
Why is the deep ocean so dark? Oh, you sent it?
I don't know.
Is it on the Instagram? Alright, let me see what this message is. What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, so this is like a concept for your game. Dude. That's sick. Bro, chat. Like, I'm telling you, this Chicken Wing kid, this is Chicken Wing. Like, he's young and a lot of his stuff, like, is a little bit confusing for me to understand. I'll be honest. But, dude, he got big brain. Like, there's going to be some really cool content that comes out in the future from him. I promise you. I'm not even glazing, dude. Like, I'm serious. Like, there's some kids that are retarded. Oh, that's going to ban me. And then there's some kids that just know what is entertaining and they just got to control it and articulate it. All right. Let me read this. Why is the oceans? Why is the deep? Wait. Why is the deep ocean so dark? Okay. I'm waiting for the response. We see it right here. What's up, bro? Remember me? Peachy Goat. I do. What's up, dude? Because black people can't swim. I haven't heard that one before. That's messed up. That's crazy. I mean, no, naughty. That's funny. I like that. I appreciate that. Okay, let's get back onto it. Stop telling ChatGPT to make it sound better. Use these prompts instead. Rewrite this to match the tone of the insert text. Oh. What is this? I don't get it. If you guys get it, let me know. Oh, this is that Hindu editing stuff, bro. Oh, is that it? It's just a green screen? Oh, that's kind of sick, actually. Let me check. I bet he's Indian now. Bro, Indian editors have a lot of anime profiles, but that's actually cool. Let me see. Chat. I'm gonna follow this guy and see what I can do with his edits, because it's kind of cool.
Turn this into that, use this. Turn this into that, use this. Turn this.
Okay, chat. Can we just, before we read the comments, can we just appreciate that he sounds really good and he plays the guitar? All right, let's read the comments. Back teeth boys. Justin Bieber. He is feminist? Is he feminist? Front teeth singing back up. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, chat. Give me a sec. I gotta go really quick.
Make a memory out of it.
1 sec, chat.
Holy rose at my back. Don't look on. Take me back again. We'll make a memory out of it. We finally fall apart and we break each other's hearts. If we wanna live young love, we better start today. It's gotta get easier, oh, easier somehow. 'Cause I'm falling, oh, easier and easier somehow. Oh, I'm calling, and it isn't over unless it is over. Well, I don't wanna wait for that. It's gotta get easier.
I just realized I left you with like the most saddest song instead of Imagine Dragons mix. And it's like the depressing song, bro. Today. Not today. It's such a depressing song. Okay, let's get back to it. What is this? Sample this 100. Did anyone send me new DMs? No. Let's go to TikTok. Maybe on TikTok. Hey, there we go. Why can't I hear it though?
Two vegan transgenders jump off a cliff to see who hits the bottom first. Who wins? Society.
Why do Americans never make jokes about mass shootings? Because it's always too soon.
Where do you find a dog with no legs? Where I left it.
What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his bum.
Oh my goodness. That's sad.
Why wasn't Helen Keller any good at driving? Because she was a woman.
What is the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus? You can hang the picture on the wall with one nail.
Oh, that's crazy.
How do you get a nun pregnant? The bitch.
Well, that one's not even funny. Yeah, that's just weird. All right. So here's the thing about humor: is like we gotta find the line, and then we gotta cross it, and then we can know that okay, that's the crossing, and that was the crossing, bro. Like that didn't even make any sense, but I appreciate it. It was good. Send me more. Send me more, guys. Bam, bam, bam. Wait, what's this? I wasn't paying attention. My top 10 Disney Channel original movies. Born in 1995. Alright, I was born in 97, so this will resonate, I think. I haven't seen that. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen that. Okay, I'm realizing that I forgot that Disney was really expensive in Australia. You had to have like cable TV to be able to watch Disney movies. So we just had like Freeview TV. I don't know what that was called back then. We didn't have internet, okay? All right, we didn't have Netflix. We didn't have our phones. We had Saturday morning cartoons and then bike riding, all right? That's what we had as a kid. And if you were broke in Australia, you didn't get the Disney Channel. You just didn't. I've never seen any of this. I've seen this. This was good. The Proud Family movie. Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't put Agent Cody Banks in there, bro. The wholesome man wanted to impress his kids by taking a pic with Kai.
Come on, man. That's not even me a question.
Thank you so
What's
much.
your name?
David Wiles.
Nice to meet you, David Wiles. I'm Pastor Matt.
On all these shows.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't worry.
I sent you something on Instagram. All right, let me check it out. It's like Lilo and Stitch. Bro, he's just chilling. Look at that man. He's just enjoying his food.
No, ah, galleta. Ah, ya ustedes saben, galleta, déjame para adelante. Galleta. ¿Y qué más? Galleta y qué más. Y jugo. Y jugo. Ya, galleta y jugo, lo que eso se va a comer de ahora en adelante. O sea, cero papa pollo. Dile, cero papa pollo, dile. Cero papa. Ya. Ya tú no quieres papa, no. Yo te iba a comprar un. Yo te iba a comprar.
Wait, does he say it? Alright, check out the comments. First top comment is rare item. Oh, that's wild. Why is it all green screen stuff? Chat, what's going on here? Chat, what's going on here? What's wrong? Is this AI? This is like one of those third world country diseases, bro. Is it him that's posting this, or is this guy just... This guy's just making money off him. Bro, what's this character remind me of? It's not a character, it's a real person. Sorry, but he reminds me of someone. I can't remember. Alright, let's check out... What am I looking at? My house if I lived. Bikini Bottom. That's funny. That's true, though.
What's stronger than family? The tree Paul Walker hit?
What do you call a disabled Chinese person? I didn't even get to the punchline. What do you call a disabled Chinese person?
Something Wong?
Something Wong?
I got it!
Why did Jesus always get laid?
Oh.
Because he was hung like this.
That is crazy. As a Christian, I disapprove.
Why doesn't Robin Williams like high fives? Because he was always left hanging.
What do you get when you mix goat DNA with human DNA?
You get kicked out of the zoo. That was one of my jokes.
Oh.
What's the difference between me and cancer? My dad didn't beat cancer.
Oh, what are they doing? Why would he do that? They're so messed up, those guys. They got like 10 jokes, and there's always like 7 of them are hilarious, and then the 4 is just like, oh Lord, have mercy. Wait, 7 and 4 there. That doesn't make sense. Don't judge me.
What's the most expensive haircut in the world?
I don't know. Chat, am I tripping?
Chemotherapy. What's the...
You know chemotherapy's free in Australia? Oh, wait. Let me just open this up. That's funny, though.
I'll be seeing you at To Doom with a killer surprise from Wednesday season 2, so catch it streaming live only on Netflix.
Plug walk. I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Won't pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt.
I worked with.
It's not what I thought it was gonna be.
What do you mean?
I just thought it was gonna like, I don't know.
You wanted AIM to go a lighter brown, like the pieces that we have down here, or would you like it all to be one color?
What do you think?
Are we flipping a coin?
I never know what I want to do. I just ask you and then you tell me.
What do you not?
Alright, chat, hold on. I'm gonna check something. You're natural. I wanna be so cold. Send me as many memes as you can. You gotta be so cold. Bro, because the shirt is a large and not like an extra large, I feel like I'm gonna freaking like show my belly ring, dude. I'm gonna go. See you later. All right, Chicken Wing. I'll see you around. Let me check it out. What do we got going?
What do you do to a deaf girl after you her? You break her finger so she can't tell anyone.
What has 15 arms, 7 legs, and 3 feet? The finish line at the Boston Marathon.
Why doesn't LJ wear panties to a picnic? To keep the flies off the food.
What's the difference between a potato and a Jewish boy? The potato keeps its skin.
I like my women how I like my scotch. 11 years old and mixed with coke.
How do you make Ethiopians join in a rave? Stick food to the ceiling.
What's the difference between and
I just got that.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you do?
Oh, those guys are so messed up. Holy crap. Oh, we got a new... Oh, it's a lemon request. What is Lemon 8, dude? Check out Instagram. We got anything on Instagram? No, not yet. Let's go search over. Target is giving away these racing wheels. That's weird. Me after knowing that 68 children go missing every minute. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'm going to put an AirPod on my kid. Although I don't have a kid. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Although, hear me out though. The only problem with that is that if the person who steals the kid has an iPhone, Apple will notify the person and be like, hey, you have a AirTag attached to you, or there's an AirTag near you. So then all they have to do is just rip the shoes off and throw them away. So there needs to be like another system, bro. There needs to be a system where you can track, literally like put a little tracker on your children without like invading their privacy, you know what I mean? But like put a little tracker on your children. But then it could be vice versa. Like that system could be hacked and then you could know where the children are, bro. Like all the bad guys could just hack the system and then be like, okay, here's all the children's with the trackers. Where's the line? You know what? We just need to get some guns and shoot all the elites that are doing these weird Diddy parties. That's my solution. Wow, we just went really far. We went from, oh yeah, get this to that. Anyway. I can't hear nothing. Wait, what was that? So messed up. You guys have the best humor. Games I played as someone born 1997 and still love today. Okay, didn't play that. I played it, but I didn't love it. Didn't play it. She must have had a PlayStation 2. I played that. That was fun. That was fun. Didn't play that. Nope. She must have been like an OG gamer. I played the PS2 in 2007, and then I got PS3 in 2009. That was my life. Didn't. Nope. I played that. That was fun. That was fun. I played that. But it wasn't on the GameCube. It was on the Game Boy Advance.
I don't even want to buy it.
When you catch pro on, why can't I read, dude? We like messed up shit. Yeah, for real, dude. I sent another one. Wait, did you send that earlier? Where you send it on? Tell me that I'm the one. Do 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 do. Wait, what? I told him I was a pro dancer. He said, bro, that's like the best though. Like imagine you talking to a girl and she's like, oh, I'm a dancer. And then you're like, what kind of dancer? And then she's just doing this, bro. That's sick.
Do you ever find yourself looking up into the sky and wondering what your friends are doing right now?
No.
I know I do.
I'll be honest, I don't.
Tonight's story is all about reaching out to those that you love who are far away, and it's called Under the Same Sky. It's by Robert Vescio and Nikki Johnston.
Bro, this is so funny because like I just literally reconnected with my friend from when I was like 9 years old, dude. Or was I 9? How old was I in 2007 and 8? I was young, but it's in my latest Instagram or my latest TikTok post. I talk about it.
You're out there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I call out to you to say hello. But the distance between us makes it hard to reach. We are like the sun and the moon. Always seeking.
No.
Always missing each other. We are like the sky and the sea. Always apart. Never touching. Longing to be friends. But wondering if it can ever be. Do you ever find
That's
yourself
nice.
looking
I like that. Let me check this video out.
What's the difference between me and a kid with ADHD? They fiddle with objects and I fiddle with them.
That's crazy. That is
What
wild.
do sharks and people have in common? The great ones are white.
What's the difference between a cow and 9/11? Can't milk a cow for 23 years.
What's the difference
That's a
between
good one.
terrorist base and a hospital in Israel? I don't know, I just fly the drone.
Whoa. How do you make a plumber cry? His entire family. You're fucking drenching me.
How do you pick up a Jewish girl with a dustpan?
African kids are like flowers. They take your order for a week and then die. That's
That is messed up. Holy crap. That's funny though. La da 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 da. I don't get it. I don't get that. Ew. Why? I'm never gonna look at shredded cheese again. Ugh. What's up, Amanda? I want some shit that would be clipped for real. Yeah, dude. I've got some clips that I'm clipping, but we haven't reached that stuff yet. We're not there yet. You know, maybe he should do something else. I don't believe this is real. Is this real? Is that a mask? That's a mask, bro. It's a mask, bro. It's a mask. It's not real. He might be small, but he's got big spirit. You want to react to something cool? Search up Starship 9th Test SpaceX. There's a launch in 30 minutes. Oh yeah, let's check it out. This one's weird. Let's check it out. Hold on. Search up. Hopefully I don't get a copyright or whatever. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Hold on. Oh, bro, maybe it might blow up and then I can do like a video on it. All right, let me watch.
Like a water tower, we turned it into a water tower eventually. It made its first low altitude hop back in 2019 here at Starbase. You could tell the pad, that's the pad that we were just looking at. It looks dramatically different now, 2 towers. But Starhopper delivered. It was able to prove that we could use that Raptor engine for controlled takeoff and landing.
Bro, there's 165,000 people watching this.
There on your screen was just 6 years ago, and now we're here today with a full-size vehicle. So from there, we moved to full-size test articles with increasingly complex test flights that reached progress.
The audio is so crispy and clear. I love it. We're going to watch this, but we're going to continue watching the memes until it happens. We've got 30 minutes. What the hell, Barry? What the hell, Barry? Have you ever watched a rocket launch before? Haha! No, I haven't. I haven't. I'm out of coffee. I heard it could be messed up. Is there people in this one? I want there to be some skin in the game. You know what I mean? Amanda sent me a reel. Let's check it out. Why can't I hear it?
Fat ass, we have to go. Hey, don't call me fat. Man, don't laugh. Sorry, hon. I can't go with you guys right now. Yes, you can, Porky. Man, Zaza.
Oh, that's not funny, boys. Eric isn't fat. He's big boned.
He must have a huge bone in his ass.
That's funny. Now, what's this, bro?
What if the way you hold me is actually what's holy?
What is this?
Long-suffering propriety.
Me and my...
Is what they want from me. They don't know how you...
That is so weird, bro. Ugh, that's weird. Oh, why was 8 afraid? Wait, no. Why was 10 afraid? I don't know. Tell me. Have you seen that they catch this thing back in the tower it launches from with arms? No, I haven't. I'm waiting. See what's going on and see if anything new is happening.
Reusable. And then just in between the two vehicles is what's known as the hot stage ring. That's a steel structure that really takes the brunt of those ship engines as they ignite, protecting the booster while the ship's still attached to it. That enables us to do hot staging. It's faster, more efficient, kind of shutting everything down and then reigniting. Right now, that hot stage
There's
is
215,000 people watching this.
as it flies back, but in the future, it's going to be integrated right into the top. And then on top of all of that, there's all of the infrastructure that's built up around it to support Starship. We call it Stage 0. That's everything, the launch pads, the propellant farm, launch towers, chopsticks that are catching the booster out of the air, stacking the ship, all of that. And you may have noticed we have a new addition out there.
They're reading this.
The orbital launch mount for Pad 2 has officially been installed. That's starting to come together. Just like...
Bro, it's like a movie. Why was 10 afraid? Because it was between 9 and 11. Nah. I've heard better. I've heard better. I'm gonna presume that was just like thirst traps. I text back, but I'm watching humans getting injured. Let's click on this profile. This looks fun. Oh! 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 It's too much. I need to see it slower.
Did you break your legs? No. Holy Christ. Are you sure you didn't break your
He didn't break his legs. That's crazy.
Did you break your legs?
What's up? We're watching we're waiting for the rocket launch of Elon Musk. It's 27 minutes countdown right here, but we're watching memes while we're waiting for that.
Went to West Coast and Hawthorne, California. As you can see behind me, the crowd is gathering outside of our mission control room here in Hawthorne, and the excitement.
I don't exactly know what they're doing though. Like I know they're shooting a spaceship, but is it going straight into space or I don't know. I kind of want to see that cop stuff up because that's Australian cop. It looks funny, kind of.
Three, two.
He's gonna break his legs.
Three.
Right here, buddy. Right here, buddy.
He felt good though. This is so triggering. Oh! He just got shitted on. Literally. Oh, that's gross. Alright, chat, we need some more memes because we've got 25 minutes. Where are they? You got me some memes? Let me look at my message requests. Chat, it's so true. I remember like girls would dress like this. That's so funny. Oh, what just show? What was on my screen?
Hey, Maze, what's up? Favorite male hip hop artist?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's been 23 years since I won my first AMA, and I'm 24 years old. That's crazy.
That you know.
Yep.
It's all that you are. Yes, sir, man. That you know.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious.
When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living.
Wait, people have died in Lake Pleasant? Oh, chat, I didn't realize people... I mean, I get it, but that's scary. Ew, yeah. Ugh. That's creepy.
Why don't you individually introduce yourselves for those who might not be familiar with you?
I go by the name of Ruby the Cherry, aka Lil Wine.
I'm Sickety Soft, aka Shy Boy.
Who are you?
We are the Suicide Boys.
Anything else you'd like to add at all, Suicide Boys?
Keep your head up, keep marching on. Life gets tough. Fuck them all. I'm great till I die, bitch.
Nobody's done it like they have. Nobody's fan base is like theirs is. Grateful today to spend time with the Suicide Boy.
Rather shoot up with the dog. But alright, Coco Bean sent me something. Let's check it out. It was okay. It's okay. Give me a sec, chat. Give me a sec, chat. Where's my... how do I repost this stuff? Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Alright, there we go. Whatever it takes. Wait, why can't I hear my own stream? Oh, that's why. Everybody needs to calm down. Okay, let's go. Let's wow, this is kind of cool. After you eat Indian food, am I right?
A new nitrogen purge system for the engines themselves, and made some improvements to the propellant drain system.
After our first ever super heavy refurb campaign, we static fired with all 33 Raptor engines. This was a chance to see all the hardware operating together, and for this flight, our teams had an opportunity to make adjustments or hardware replacements for this first ever reflight of the super heavy booster.
And then it was ship's turn. We took it through several static fires. First, we did this short duration single engine burn to simulate an in-space reignition of Raptor using those header tanks, those smaller tanks up in the nose cone. We also completed a longer duration 60-second burn with all 6 engines. So where you're really putting the entire propulsion system that's going to be used for the ship's ascent into space through the paces, making sure everything's working together before we go stack it on the pad.
I hope I'm not dumb. I just don't find that very interesting.
Yelena?
Yeah, Daniel?
That's me. Yeah.
I'm so excited
hi.
to meet you.
Oh my
gosh.
god, me too. I'm glad that we matched on Duet and we're actually.
So I was playing 2v2 with Random. This happened. Haha. Revenge. That's kind of funny.
Announcement for the folks that love when Stephen King ruins their life.
I have a question for you. Name me a villain who is not a villain for you.
No, because if you haven't tried.
What is that? That's not real. That's not real. It's AI.
Hey, don't broke the cabinet. What? After all you put me through, you expect me to help you just like that? Just like that?
Aww. So wholesome. Bro, I don't know why this gets me every time. It's so satisfying to watch. But he's doing it so slow all the time. Amanda says, I have a shake? What kind of shake? A chocolate shake from Sonic. Nice. Chocolate shakes are my go-to, and then the strawberry cheesecake. Chat, is this not like the most satisfying thing to watch? Clean it. Oh, look at him putting his legs on that thing. Clean it. Do it now. Chat, it's just so therapeutic to watch. I gotta stop watching it. Like, I could sit there for hours watching that. It's so like, yes, clean it. We've got 17 minutes till the rocket launch. 4 best movies from every year, 2014 to 2024. All right, let's check it out. Check it out. I've seen all of them. Inception was good. Black Swan was gay, literally. Shutter Island was interesting. Good twist. Social Network was really good. Yeah, these are pretty good. Untouchable, haven't watched that. The Help just felt like it was provoking race and trying to cause race wars again. So Warrior, haven't seen that. The Lincoln Lawyer, haven't seen that. Django Unchained was pretty good. Dark Knight, obviously incredible. The Master, haven't seen that. The Hunt, that was stupid. Wall Street, that was stupid to a certain extent. It was very informative, but it was too slutty. You know what I mean? Dallas Buyers Club, haven't seen that. Her was stupid. Interstellar was great. Nightcrawler was stupid. I'm telling you guys like what to not watch, alright? Nah, let's move on. Chat, I don't understand that. I want this. How much is this? Bro, that's $35. That's a ripoff.
Where you at on the map? That shit ain't up for grabs. Where you at on the map? This shit whack, man. I just see on this shit fun, man. I understand it's like pause ain't no fucking good, man. Bitch be calling me tapping that shit, man. Why the fuck am I here? Whack, man.
It's so true.
If you're addicted to Japanese eBay, I have an alternative solution that is just as addicting and way cheaper. Please let me introduce you to...
Chat, what's Japanese eBay? Hold on, let me look this up. Shop Japan. No, that's not it. Japanese online store. Am I tripping? What's she talking about? Oh, it's like fake shit. Ooh, I get it. That's actually kind of sick. I like that. I haven't even watched a single one of those movies. Ah, yeah, they're okay. You're not missing out. Honestly, like the only movies I would say that are like musts that you need to watch in your life. These are like my top movies, right? Is The Benchwarmers with David Spade and Rob Schneider. Great comedy. All the Lord of the Rings extended edition, right? I don't know if people can watch it nowadays because it's like 12 hours to watch all three of them. Super long movie, but it's worth it, okay? If you can enjoy it, it builds fire in you, okay? So there's Lord of the Rings, Benchwarmers. What's another movie that I'm just like, man, that was really, really good. 13 Hours was good. It was about the neglection of the U.S. government because of political reasons. They let soldiers die. That was really interesting. And then Cube 1 and 2 were really interesting, but it was a little bit gory, but really interesting. It was about these people who just woke up inside a cube, and then you didn't know what was going on. So those would be the movies. Lord of the Rings is so good. Oh, you've seen it, Coco Bean? Well done, bro. Well done. A lot of people haven't seen that. And there we go. Let's get back onto it. Oh, this is GTA, bro. That's GTA. Chat, you guys getting GTA? I haven't made my mind up yet. I feel like it's gonna be good, but not good. I remember when Harsley came into the grocery store when I used to work there. I wanted to stop her and be like, let me get a photo, please. I don't know why I didn't. I should have nowadays. It's whatever.
Now to a man on the adventure of a lifetime.
Video games I played as a kid, 1997. All right, let's check it out. No. I've never played these games. I guess I wasn't really much of a gamer when I was young. I played that. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know any of those games.
A game changer. But Matilda's teacher, Miss Honey, was one of those remarkable people who appreciates every single...
It's a song of mine called They Think You Are God. It's a song about...
Do you have a song that you've written that you're the most proud of?
Good question.
Yeah, man. I think the one that...
You told an interviewer that you have learned to, in your words, love the thing that I most wish had not happened.
Okay, I don't need these weird life movie quotes right now. I want funny. Give me something funny. Dude, I could not find any messed up shit. Let's see what this is. Is it just dogs molesting teddy bears?
Who did...
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, well. Who chewed the headset? Who chewed the headset?
He's humping the freaking lawn. What in the hell? He's trying to hump the... Yeah. Busted. Yeah, you better walk away.
It's the same dog. That's funny. Let me read where we at. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings movies in years. Yeah, I watched them I watched all the extended versions about a year and a half ago, but my mind was on other things when I was watching it, so I didn't really pay attention to it. I need to watch it again properly. Let's check out this Starlink stuff. We got nearly 600,000 people watching. It's crazy.
Number to grow significantly in the coming years. Now, most recently on our From 2 mission, the crew offered unique glimpses into the orbital spaceflight experience. And this was honestly just so cool to see. Thank you to our Starlink teams for making everything with the From 2 crew shared possible. This honestly made me...
So, unpopular opinion, but I don't think space travel like this is real. I don't think that's real. They're all too a little happy and go-lucky and acting. You know, this all feels really fake. And I'm not a flat earther or anything like that. I just think that space is kind of bullshit and that there's something else that's going on. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Definitely a future I have wanted since I was a little kid, and I cannot wait to see us make it a reality.
Yeah, right there with you, Chris. It's the fact that we're getting close to that being reality, that the vehicle that's going to go is sitting on the pad right there. Like
sitting on the pad, man. We got Shaggy from Scooby-Doo over here.
Sending humans, all of the infrastructure for a permanent presence on Mars. And we're looking ahead to sending the very first Starships to Mars as early as next year.
Yeah, this will help prove that we can actually get to Mars with focus on learning as much as possible while demonstrating what will be.
I get what this is. This is a fake, not a fake, but this is a little test run to see if the Starship can get to Mars, and then they're going to send people to Mars. Bro, when we start sending people to Mars, it's going to be messed up. Society is going to be messed up when we as humans allow people to do a one-way trip to Mars. It's going to be messed up. It's going to be really, 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 really dark. If they can't promise us a return trip and society is okay with sending these people out, that's when we're going to really need Jesus Christ. Holy. I mean, we need Jesus Christ now. All right. But that's when Jesus Christ might come back and be like, hey, what are you doing?
A city of our own. We're the first city in Cameron County in 30 years. And that's just going to help us scale more quickly, try to build out the best community possible for all the people that are building the future of humanity's place in space. Starbase, pretty easily one of the most inspiring, exciting, unique places to live and work on the planet. As usual, shameless plug, we're always hiring. Come help us build the gateway to Mars. Visit spacex.com/careers. You can see all of our openings.
And this is my first time in Starbase, and Dan, the Star Factory is a manufacturing engineer's dream. To be able to build a factory like this at such a large scale with such a large scale vehicle is so wild to me. And though I'm just visiting, Chris is hanging out right where I call home base. So let's check back in with Chris in Hawthorne.
Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, everything
guys,
here
6
in
minutes
Hawthorne's
until they
looking
launch
good.
this
the
rocket.
Crowd is gathered, really excited to watch the hard work of all of their colleagues come to fruition here for Starship on its 9th flight test. Not tracking any issues. We are excited to watch Starship do its thing today, make it halfway around the world, and test a lot of those critical in-space maneuvers and operations that will be vital for the program's continued operation. So Dan and Jesse, we can't wait for liftoff. Let's have a good flight today.
Thanks, Chris. Now, if you're just now joining us, where have you been? But we're glad that you're joining us now. We
Watching
are at
memes.
T-minus just under 6 minutes until liftoff of the 9th Starship test flight. So far, the range is looking good. All the airspace and trajectory area that we are going to be launching through is looking good for our test flight today. Weather has been great. It was a little rainy and windy.
Bro, why does she sound like that girl? That you know what I mean? Like, what's that girl? Why is this getting me so much?
Those header tanks.
Oh,
we're
that's
going to
funny.
continue loading for about 2 more
Yeah,
minutes.
it's really.
Once we're done with that, you've got just under 11 million pounds of liquid propellant spread across those 2 stages. After we get through all of that prop load, our stage 0 will get ready. The ground systems will go through pushbacks, clearing all of those fluid feed lines back to the propellant farm, getting ready for launch. We did just see they did a flap wiggle check, so the final flap check on the ship. We're doing final alignments of the guidance, navigation, and control system, our thrust vector control, essentially our steering, checkouts of the flight safety system. So everything progressing right now. If we do need to hold, that can come at T-minus 40 seconds. That's a point built into the countdown where we can pause to wait for any final checkouts, pressurizations, anything that we need to complete. We can hold there. We will only hold there if we're tracking an issue. We're not currently tracking anything that will hold us at T-minus 40 seconds. But if you've seen a Starship launch before, they can happen. We can push through them and then launch that day still.
Exactly. But when we do pass through T-minus 40.
Chat, we got 4 minutes. This has got to be so... I don't know. I might just sound like a conspiracy theorist, dude, but they just sound like they're doing something else. It just feels fake, bro. Like, not what they're doing is fake, but it feels like they're lying to the general public and they're actually doing something else to distract people. But it's just what I feel on my balls. I can't really confirm anything.
Kind of gates in that timeline that if we pass through that and we hit a hold, we'd have to scrub for the day. One pretty visual one will be if the water starts flowing for that deflector system that's underneath the launch mount. That happens right at around T-minus 10 seconds. For flowing water, we can't turn it off after it starts, and if we hit a hold, we're scrubbed for the day. We would need to refill those water tanks. We would also at that point need to refill all of the propellant tanks, as 11 million pounds of propellant is a whole lot. We can typically do that in about 24 hours, so we can always turn around to try again tomorrow. But we are coming up on 3 minutes away from liftoff. We should be hearing that we're closed out of prop load on the ship at this point. Booster coming up shortly. Closed out of prop load on the ship at this point.
Wow,
Booster.
My bad, guys.
Just
you may have just heard that twice.
There with Starship on the launch pad. Just about 2 minutes and 45 seconds from T0 with a lot of objectives for
If you want memes,
today.
tell me. I do.
The booster,
I gotta go because I need to sleep. It's 2:25 a.m. for me. Oh damn, bro!
And just turned around in 2.
I mean, if you want, bro, this is history right here. They're about to test the rocket. It's got 2 minutes left. You should stay.
All right, we did just hear we are going to hold at T-minus 40 seconds.
That remind me of something.
So we'll pass along some more.
Don't remind me of something, guys. Don't remind me of something.
Again, that's not the end of the day. We can hold at T-minus 40 seconds for quite a few minutes. We eventually have to start looking at our temperature of all of our propellant on board. That's usually what drives us to, if we've held too long, we have to stand down for the day. So we are expecting a hold at T-minus 40 seconds.
Bro, what? That'd be crazy if they just waited for that.
Additional checkouts on the booster Raptor while we're at that T-minus 40 second mark. So we will expect to see the clock pause at T-minus 40. And then again, we've got a couple of minutes. They can work through the issues. If we're able to clear them, we can still launch today. If it's something that we can't, we can always stand down, turn around, recycle, fly again tomorrow.
Yeah, they're just making excuses, dude. They should have said this at the beginning of the stream instead of glazing themselves all day. And we're going to be going to Mars.
Systems as it makes its way down.
Mars is so cool.
Again, it just gives us the ability to catch anything and be able to hold, as Dan has been saying.
So they're going up in the air? Yeah, they're going to space, I guess.
So that we can work through those issues and see if it's something that we need to stand down for. And as Dan mentioned, we will be holding at T-minus 40 seconds, so in about 20 seconds from now.
All right, we got 55 seconds, chat. Let's. God, if there's nobody on there, can we just see something cool? Jesus, we get to see something cool.
Which, as you said, we're reflying it for the first time. 29 of those 33 engines have already been used in a launch, one of which has already launched
twice, and will go for
and
its
is getting ready for its third
time.
Right. And you just heard our flight director for the day, Joe Sliker. He just shared that we are going to hold at this T-minus 40 second mark. Keep an eye on one of those Raptor engines on booster.
They're holding it, guys. They don't want the rocket to take off just yet. Oh, man, my brain's ruined, dude. Fucking shoot the rocket, man.
And if you're just now jumping in, we are holding still at T-minus 40 seconds.
Bro, there's nearly 1 million people watching
Watching
this.
one engine, waiting for temperatures to kind of get to a zone that we want them to on one of the engines on the booster, on the super heavy booster, getting ready for its second ever flight.
Dude, they're just holding it. Just do it.
We'll
I
just
mean, if it
continue
does
to hold
blow
again.
up,
We
it
can-
costs
we
billions
can
of
hang out here for
dollars.
several minutes. We held for a while on the first attempt last time and then cleared it, and then we triggered a different issue on the ground side.
But again, this is exactly what it's for. This gives us the best chances at success.
And the clock is rolling.
Oh, here we go, guys.
All
Here we
right.
go. We're about to see this rocket go up
T-minus
into
30.
space.
Let's
It's going to be
listen
beautiful.
in. Watch that first flight proven super heavy. Get ready to take off from Starbase.
Here we go. Hey guys, quiet in the stream room, please. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, I just added 40 seconds. What a wanker.
Hit hold.
You can hear everyone be like, ah.
We did have a hold, and looks like the clock jumped back to T-minus 40 seconds.
How does that camera not get burnt? Oh, I can tell you
Alright,
right now.
so
So it's
yep,
probably
we
like a
jumped
zoom
down.
lens. So it's really far away and they've zoomed in.
I did not see the deflector go off. So hopefully we were right at around that
Do you
T-minus
remember
10
Thunder and
second
Fortnite?
mark.
It's me. Yes,
And
I
if
do.
we
What's
were
up, dude?
before that T-minus 10 second mark, we do have the
Yo,
ability
chat,
to recycle.
make sure you like the
as
stream
we
if you haven't
mentioned
liked it
earlier,
already. I
back
never
to
say that
T-minus 40 seconds.
because I don't want to be a thirsty boy, but it would help. We got
It looked like
any
this
minute now. We're
time
about
it
to
was
watch
a
the Starlink
ground side
thing.
issue. We're taking
This
a look
is-
at this real quick.
To give you some ideas, guys, this rocket is supposed to be the rocket that they send the humans to Mars in, and they're doing a test shoot today, supposedly, and then in a year they're going to be sending people to Mars, bro.
T-minus 40 for several minutes. Eventually we start looking at your bulk temperatures and all of your propellant on board the vehicle. We're not actively replenishing the propellant on board Super Heavy and Starship, and so you don't have essentially forever to hang out before things start to warm up, and you do want to make sure your temperature's in a really stable range for a healthy startup on Raptor engines. So they're going to work through this issue. We can continue to hold here for a couple of minutes.
Show me
Let's
the
launch
rocket.
without a little extra added excitement.
41 blind lady? What'd that mean? What'd that mean? Dude, they're just waiting for 1 million people to watch. I can guarantee this is Elon back there being like, hey, just wait a sec, guys. Let's wait for 1 million people to be watching this launch. Look at that. It's at 938,000 people watching on X.
All right, so cumulatively, we've held for a little over 3 minutes between the two holds. Again, this is a ground side issue on our tower. The techs are looking through the data right now to see if it's something that we can either work through or if it would cause us to have to stand down. So we're continuing to hang out with them.
What's up, Melvin?
Holding at T-minus 40.
Are we holding at the T-minus 40 seconds? Let's put some music on while this is happening.
If you're just joining us, we did initially hold at T-minus 40 seconds. We continued the count, but recycled before we got to T-minus 10 seconds. And so we're back at a hold at T-minus 40 seconds. Waiting for more information. The team is checking out to see if we can continue today.
I would be so annoyed if they put this till tomorrow. I'm going to just watch the highlights tomorrow.
And we're continuing to hold here at T-minus 40
Bro,
seconds.
I could listen to this to fall asleep.
Been
It's so
holding for
boring.
just about 5 minutes now.
They can't hold it for more than 7 minutes, or
Teams
they'll
evaluate
cancel it.
if we can continue to T0 for flight 9.
All right, so it sounds like we're coming to a resolution.
Bum, bum, the wish, wish, show me the freaking rocket, man.
All right, so we are getting to a resolution. We're gonna reset everything.
Look, as soon as that hits 1 million views, they'll say, "Yeah, we can do it." You watch. I'm telling you, bro. Look, it's at 997,000. When it hits 1 million views, they're gonna be like, "We are going to be launching it." Has a spaceship ever hit a plane?
All right, so we're gonna see the clock. It
1
is
million
now rolling.
Dude, I told you. What did I say? There. Oh, it's not even showing
go.
up. Hold on. Look, 1 million views.
We saw an issue with that quick disconnect to the ship.
Bro, this
There
is
is
so.
a chance that
This is so bullshit. I don't know why it's bullshit, but it is, bro. I can't tell you why, but this whole thing is just a facade, bro. They're doing something else.
-10-second mark.
I can spot bullcrap from 1 million miles away, dude. This is bull. It's not what they're doing is not fake. It's just that there's something else going on right now that they're trying to distract people. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This could blow up. Bro, it's going 300 kilometers an hour. It looks so slow. 400 kilometers. 500 kilometers. Look how shaky it is, bro.
T+47.
700 kilometers.
Sight from here, we see it arcing right over top of us. We see 33.
That's what people are
33
worried
Raptor
about. What if it
engines
explodes?
lit on Super Heavy as it starts to ascend skyward.
It's at 1,000 kilometers an hour. That's crazy.
Coming up on maximum aerodynamic pressure, then only about a minute and a half until we get into hot staging.
Wow, Dan,
Oh,
that
wow. Look at the
was
shot of that. That's
incredible.
insane. Oh, I feel sick watching that.
We could feel the building shaking here, feel the vehicle's power.
What's up, Chloe?
Now we're just
just
about a
watching
minute
this
away
rocket. It could
from
blow up.
shutting
That's
down
why we're
those
watching
engines
this.
on the booster. Again, this booster is flying for its second time today.
All right, so hot staging coming up a little under
So
a
this
minute.
is supposed to be the spaceship, if you just joined. This is supposed to be the spaceship that sends the people
We're
to
gonna
Mars
see all but the
next
3 center
year.
engines
But they're
turn off on the
experimenting
booster,
with
so
this.
Our version of MECO, most engines cut
It's at
off.
2,800
And then just a few
kilometer
seconds later, hoping to
speeds.
see 6 engines ignite.
To
on
give you a
ship
perspective, the
to push it
average
away.
speed of America is like 80 kilometers. It's at 3,200. Okay, they've turned off the
All
engines.
right, hot staging, about 30 seconds.
So hot staging, I'm presuming, is when it goes into the atmosphere. I see it. You see it outside? Dude, take a photo and send it to
And
me
definitely
on
keep an eye on which way the booster
Instagram.
flips. First ever directional flip we're going for today. Should flip straight up.
It should be happening in Texas, potentially. Chloe says
See
I
those
see it
engines
too.
powering down.
Booster engine cutoff. Ship ignition. Stage separation.
Incredible flip by Super Heavy booster, and you can see those 6 engines, those 3 engines on the ship ignited.
6 healthy Raptors running on ship, on its way to space. Peek that engine view. Booster doing the boost back. Chris, how's it looking over there in Hawthorne, man?
It is looking
Raptor chamber pressure is nominal.
It is looking absolutely incredible.
They're doing
here in
80
Hawthorne.
kilometers an
As
hour
we said,
right now.
6 healthy engines on ship. We've got
From
13 out of
3,000 to
13
80.
engines on the booster. Now down to those 3, which is what we expect in the final moments of the boost back burn. Now, as a reminder, we are not recovering the Super Heavy booster today. We are instead going to do
Booster
some
boost back, shut down.
And there we had a good shutdown of the boost back burn. Next up will be the jettison of that hot stage
Ship
ring.
avionics power and telemetry nominal.
Great call out there that everything looking nominal aboard the super heavy vehicle, which is returning to Earth. And we're going to be doing some experiments with it, including a higher angle of attack re-entry, as well as some engine tests as it gets closer to the Gulf. We are, again, because of these tests not recovering,
look how
we are
dark it
sending
is
to the
there. That's
Gulf
kinda creepy.
on purpose to do those tests. But again, you see the booster on the left-hand side of your screen. You see ship with 6 healthy engines continuing its ascent to its planned suborbital trajectory. Everything going very well so far for Starship's 9th flight. Now 4 minutes, 15 seconds in. Great views from inside of the aft engine area of ship there.
How do they
looking
get
at
the
those,
reception
3 sea level
to
and 3
send to
Raptor
us?
engines on the right-hand side of your screen. The booster doing its LOX dump, that liquid oxygen dump. So because we don't need some of that liquid oxygen propellant in its tanks, we vent that propellant out to lessen the booster's mass as it comes in for its landing. Just absolutely gorgeous views watching these two vehicles do their respective things in the skies over Texas here today. And Dan, we're approaching the 5-minute mark into the flight. Super Heavy is
Well, check
descending
PSN
rapidly.
and show the stream.
What can we expect here in the next few minutes as
Alright,
it
let me
does
check
its
it out.
atmospheric tests?
You said you saw it? Let me
Yeah,
check.
now as we had talked about, Super Heavy might not have a very smooth ride down. We're going to be putting it through this higher angle of attack. So we're kind of pitching it up a tiny bit, increasing drag. We've done this in wind tunnels. We've done this in computer modeling. It shows that sometimes the control isn't great, but only one way to really prove it out, and that's to get real-world data. So here comes Super Heavy.
All right, hold on.
It
Coco
should
Bean
be
in the stream just sent me
igniting
this.
for its landing burn in just about 40 seconds from now.
This is what from Coco Bean's look. Oh, hold on, we'll stay on
We
here
are
for a
going to
sec.
relight 13 engines, then bring that down to 3 engines. As we talked about earlier,
Wait,
we
so it's
will
coming
be
back
intentionally
down?
shutting
Yes,
down.
it's saved.
We will be shutting down one
Hold
of
on, let me
those
just show
3
this
center
really quick,
engines
guys. So
intentionally.
this was
to push the limits
Coco
of the
Bean's
Super Heavy booster.
angle.
Raptor chamber
It's
pressure's
small, but
normal.
you can see it. Isn't that crazy?
And continuing to see 6 healthy engines on the ship, 3 sea level and 3 vacuum engines still
wow.
ignited as the Super Heavy booster is making its way back down to Earth.
We can see those grid fins doing some heavy work.
Oh, shoot. Did I just miss it?
Igniting
we're
for
good.
a landing burn.
What just happened? Did it just blow up? Dude, did I just... No, it's not. It's still there.
It may have ended with that landing burn.
Bro, I think it just blowed up.
Does look like we lost telemetry from the booster once we started into that landing burn. Did you hear confirmation that the booster did demise? So the booster's flight ending before it was able to get through landing burn, but again, we are not bringing that back. We were expecting it to make a hard splashdown in the Gulf. We were getting live data back the entire time through that high angle of attack flight, so that was something that was really vital for us to get during this reuse. First free flight of booster in the books. All right, ship has about 2 minutes left.
I'm surprised it's coming back down.
Yeah, in about 2 minutes, we expect all 6 Raptor engines to shut down.
Bro, it's going
That
so
will
fast. It's
be
going
Seco,
16,000 kilometers an
basically
hour.
second engine or second stage engine shut off. And these are some incredible views, Dan, from the aft end of the ship.
They're saying it's going to land in the
Watching
ocean.
as the engines stay ignited with the Earth in the background.
As always,
That's
the
17,000
Starship
kilometers. This is
avionics team,
wild,
the
bro.
techs. I think we just heard the booster. But all right, we got about a minute left into this burn. All eyes definitely on ship as we get through the final stages into its ascent. We're expecting it to start to cut those engines
So it
off.
has to split into two. The section of the
About
rocket with
45
the
seconds.
fuel, the booster part, goes back down with the controlled fall into the ocean. And the Starship
guidance.
that's left is now in orbit and will orbit for a while. Then they try to be caught by the tower.
All right, just about
so it will
30
stay up there?
seconds to go.
Okay, so we're about to see the fuel
We're in
drop back
terminal
down.
guidance. In the final stages of this ascent
It's at
burn.
nearly 25,000 kilometers an hour, dude. Okay, here we go.
It's the shutdown of the
Look,
Raptor
it just
engines.
farted, bro.
We do stagger these, so we do the Raptors first. Those 3 have shut down successfully. Sea level's still running.
Ship engine cut off.
I don't know what I'm watching. These guys sound like nerds.
The 3 most
Yeah!
beautiful words in the
Fuck!
English language.
Yeah!
And great call out that we had nominal insertion.
Oh yeah, that's right. I couldn't take this job serious. Phenomenal insurance. I mean, insurance section.
Incredible flight test so far today. We reflew a super heavy booster for the very first time in 9
Now it's
test
in orbit?
flights. Ship is in its orbital trajectory.
Starship
Again, it's
flight
going
test.
to remain suborbital
9 minutes
for
so
its
far.
mission today. But it ignited all, it ignited all 6 of its engines and made it all the way through SECO just now.
What a moment. Huh.
Incredible.
All right,
And
but I
we got-
mean, that's... Ooh, still lots to come for the rest of this flight. Per usual, I need to collect myself. Hey, Chris.
That's so
how's it
nerdy.
going over there and all?
Bro, they're like, I need to collect myself. That was very cool.
And the happiness at what we just saw achieved carried through across all of our sites. What an incredible view to see Starship back orbiting the Earth just under 11 minutes into our mission. Absolutely exciting to see all of this and super pumped, especially to see all of the team's hard work in action here today. As guaranteed, it has been an exciting evening so far for Starship's 9th test flight. We lifted off a little bit after 6:30 p.m. after a couple of holds that were triggered at the T-minus 40-second mark, but we were able to clear those, one on the Raptor, one on the tower, and we were able to lift off successfully from Starbase. 33 out of 33 Raptor engines lit on the Super Heavy, all 6 engines lit on Ship, bringing it to its planned suborbital trajectory around Earth. But as Dan said, we've got a lot still coming up in our flight sequence. So coming up at about T plus 18 minutes, 26 seconds, we'll have the first deployment of simulated Starlink satellites planned from Starship. That will be followed at about T plus 37 minutes and 49 seconds by the relight of a single Raptor sea level engine in space. This is going to help us gather data on our ability to do a deorbit burn for future Starship missions that will go orbital. And then, of course, one of the biggest tests yet to come is the new heat shield modifications to Starship.
Chat, I low-key feel dumb listening to these guys. It's like, I don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
Should take about 16, 18 minutes to complete. And now today's reentry is going to test that
Is that
heat
what
shield
it
like
looks
we
like? What's
said.
that stuff on the
Specifically,
side?
how Starship will hold up to 100 missing heat shield tiles on its thermal protection system. Now, we purposely took those 100 tiles off over very critical areas of the vehicle to be able to safely test on a flight like this suborbital trajectory into the Indian Ocean what might happen on an operational
What's up, Miles?
flight
Oh, you gotta go?
in those
Okay,
ares
no
if
worries.
we were to lose the primary heat
See
shield
you in the
tile
next
over
stream.
Starship. So very critical test coming up. And then after that, we'll have the final descent where we will again be pushing Starship to its limits. We definitely pushed the booster to its limits today to gather data, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing on that ship, seeing how the ship handles
Wait, so
various
what-
flight conditions.
What does the deploy mean? Because it says, if I'm reading that right, it's like SECO or something like that, 1. But then it says deploy. We're like, I think we're like 5 minutes away from deploy.
Today, as we will see in a few minutes, the primary data and the primary payload for today is the data. And today, just like with Starship's previous test flights, that data is coming to us courtesy of our Starlink network. In fact, it is from Starlink that you are seeing these wonderful views of Ship in space right now. So, and I can't wait to see Starlink really provide those epic views and that data transmission during reentry, which is very, very critical to getting that data during reentry. So Dan and Jesse, it's been an exciting day.
Chat, I don't know, dude. It just feels strange. Something's weird. Something's weird going on. I can feel it in my nuggets.
Chris, just going to reiterate thank you to the Starlink team for these incredible views today. In a few minutes, Starship will deploy 8 Starlink simulators, similar in size to our next generation Starlink satellites. The Starlink simulators will be on the same suborbital trajectory as Starship, meaning they will passively re-enter the atmosphere, just like Starship. With tests like these, we can see how Starship's payload deploy systems work in flight while ensuring that these simulator satellites pose no safety risk to people on Earth or for other satellites in orbit. Now, this also ensures that any parts of these simulator Starlink satellites that do survive re-entry splash down harmlessly in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
Ooh, that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool.
And then before we get there, though.
So if you're as slow as me, basically in like 5 minutes, they're going to drop a piece of the spaceship into the ocean. And they need that information.
On the internet, please check me. But that was the only time we ever opened it, and we've had Starlink simulators on the last 2 flights, but we haven't gotten to this moment yet where we're able to open up the payload door and start deploying these. It's going to be pretty cool. We've got them stacked inside of the Starship payload bay, and we'll have potentially a couple of views. You saw one camera pop up. Oh, there we go. Look inside of the payload bay of Starship. You can see them stacked down in the middle of your view. There's kind of 4 on either side, so they're sandwiched on top of each other, a stack of 4 right behind each other. And then we're going to pop the door open. It's on the right side of your screen, so we'll see that open up and then start firing those Starlink simulators out into space.
We are expecting the payload door to open in a little over a minute from now. And then once that payload door is open, about a couple minutes later is when we will start dispensing those Starlink simulators. What a great
right
view.
At the bottom of the stack. So should be able to see them kind of firing out from right there. So really cool. And eventually these are going to carry dozens of the next generation of Starlink satellite into space, and those are going to enable some truly insane things in terms of speeds from space and what we're able to do. Starlink's been really great for Starship, obviously. Getting live video back is really cool, but just the amount of high-speed telemetry, everything we're able to get back is insane. And for a development program, that's kind of everything. We're in excess of 130 or 160. My numbers are fuzzy right now, just like my brain is. 130 or 160. My numbers are fuzzy right now, just like my brain is. 100 megabits per second of downlink, and a lot of that gets eaten up by video. We've got dozens of cameras across Starship. We added several more for this flight. You saw a couple of those as we have essentially 360 degrees. Oop. Open the pod bay door, Hal.
What are we looking at here?
Now we are expecting the payload door to open any moment now, so we're watching out for that. Again, you're looking at the,
on the right
inside of Starship as it's suborbital.
Well, we heard the door open was in progress. It was unable to actuate all the way open, so they are going to close it back up. Hal told me no. He said, I'm sorry, Dan. Can't do that.
The door got
Looks
jammed.
like we won't get the door open today. But that's okay. This is obviously a test we want to be able to do before we're deploying full-on Starlinks. But the real focus for this, now that we are in space, is getting to that reentry. That is the most critical phase of Starship that we still have to prove out.
Yeah, let's see this re-entry, man. I want to see it. Their audio just got lost, bro.
All right, well, so it does look like we're not going to be able to deploy Starlinks today, but we should have pretty frequent views from Starship. They might cut in and out every once in a while, but should be pretty regular. We are in darkness right now, so might be a lot of black, but the cool part is when we
Look
get
at all
to
those
re-entry,
people back
it's going to
there.
be daytime.
Yes, and we did that on purpose so that we can get some live daytime views as ship is returning back to Earth.
All right, so we are going to take a break. Enjoy these views as we get them. Enjoy the tunes. We'll be back in a couple of minutes when we get ready to relight one of those Raptor engines on orbit. See you soon.
Was it? All right, chat. I'm going to take a mini break as well. BRB. I want to catch this, though. BRB, BRB. All right, chat, I'm back. They still got the cheesy audio playing. All right, let's put our own music on. Alright. What do we want to do? There's a lot that we can do, guys. We can watch memes. We can play video games. We just chat. We're walking the wire of love. We're walking the line. That's good. Alright, we'll come back to that. Let's continue on with the memes. Ooh. Actually, let's go over to Fortnite for a sec and check out the new item shop for all my gaming buddies. I still have it open, the stuff, but right, let's check it out. Updated a minute ago. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Just more Star Wars. Star Wars is so overrated. Yeah, Edward Scissorhands. I forgot I bought this. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's kind of cool. The Matrix. I like that. Cause we're walking the wire. Yeah, there isn't too much in Fortnite. As if, you know, Starlink and Fortnite would do really, really well to connect those two together. You know what I mean? Like doing a live event and showing like a rocket inside the game going off, but then it was actually the real rocket. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, let's get back to our thingamajig. Has anything happened? Nothing still. Still nothing's happening. So we'll just keep watching people getting hurt. He still went for the beer. That's kind of funny. Damn. Oh. There's something about it where when you show it too quickly, I need it to slow down. All right, too much. Oh.
Still up in the trenches in the year I'm going mogul. Wake up and drop a dirty four inside my local.
I felt that one. That man just broke his ass. Alright, let's change it up. Let's find some other rails. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's funny.
The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Turn any photo into a viral video. Open the Hula apps.
That's funny. Why does she have a filter on her head? Oh, what's going on over here? Let's go back to this. Nah.
Viral counter boosts follower.
Alright, ready? Go.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's so smart to like take your built-in closet and just turn it into a gaming setup. I never thought about that. There's no vent in my closet, so I wouldn't be able to work with that. Well, I kind of like that. I might follow that.
Dear Bruce.
I don't want to scare you, but only people with an IQ over 100.
What is that even, bro?
Just say a little prayer, get your money, man. Life goes on.
Yes, I am hopeful for today.
Just say a little prayer.
Oh, that is smart. I don't get it. Is that freaking tamale? That was a doorstop. It literally said doorstop. Feeding a cow a whole lemon. You're gonna be messed up. You know, yeah, pretty good.
Hey, came in the game getting money. Flip chicks, whip, get money.
Oh, that's actually sick.
Now I'm trophied up, I'm saying like
No.
boom, 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 bop, bam. type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand.
Aw.
Down, trophied up.
I love it when people ask me like, "Oh, are you free tonight?" No. Tired. Back hurts. That's my dick.
From my hometown, made him more. From my hometown, made him more. From my hometown.
Aw.
Show me what you got.
It's pretty similar. Like with surfing, it's like all about like resistance, that when you can feel it.
We're at Fashion Square and we're asking people Bible questions, and if they get both of them right, we have free merch from the store we're giving them and getting their reaction to the new clothes. Who am I here with?
Ty.
Lexi. Talia.
Gary.
Ava.
Colin. Dylan Kurtz. Caesar.
Okay, and then who built the ark?
Noah.
What's the first book in the Bible? Saul. Genesis. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Who killed Goliath? David. What did Jesus do before he began preaching?
He was a student and he was a carpenter in Bethlehem in Israel.
Okay, what did Jesus walk on?
Water.
Water.
Okay, what did Jesus die on?
Cross.
Hey, okay, here's your shirt.
Bro, these memes are weak. I'm kind of zoned out. I'm getting bored, to be honest. I got new DMs. Let's go.
I don't know how it took until 2025 for anyone to realize.
Bro, that's a lot of notifications. Let's check it out.
If you've been following along, we have essentially lost attitude control on the ship at this point. It is suborbital, so it's still headed to the exact same trajectory as before. We were not able to get that payload door open and deploy those nose cones. We've been dealing with some leaks on the ship. This is also what led to that loss of attitude control. So at this point, we are kind of in a spin, and we are also going to be skipping that Raptor relight. If you've followed through the history of Starship, something similar happened, different cause, but same symptom back on Flight 3, where we weren't able to maintain attitude control in orbit.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Sorry, that's me.
Skip the relight of that Raptor engine while we're in space. We are going to still proceed with entry, but as we are not able to control the attitude of the ship, as we get into entry, it will enter in whatever orientation.
Yeah, this is gonna be
which does not bode well for the ship's heat shield, as we're not going to be essentially aligned the way that we want to do for reentry. So it is definitely coming down. It is definitely heading to the Indian Ocean. But our
They're just
chances
like,
of making it all the way down are pretty slim. So we'll still get as much data as we can. We're still getting live telemetry, live views from Starlink the entire time. And we'll continue to stick with ship as it continues on. We are about 10 minutes away or so until we start getting into entry. And the light will start to pick up as we cross the Indian Ocean, and we'll start to see a little bit more daylight, and we'll, as always, as long as we maintain that comm link, get some plasma on the way in, and start to bring the Starship back through the Earth's atmosphere. So that coming up in about 10 minutes or so. So we'll check back in with everybody in a little bit.
It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. So basically, in a nutshell, the whole ship is fudged, and it's gonna slam dunk into the ocean, and they're still gonna get their data, but mission has failed. They cannot control the rocket for a controlled landing, aka it means that they haven't figured out how to send people to Mars yet because they can't even control a simple landing. Makes you think. So in 10 minutes, we're about to see some epic destruction. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's weird. It looks like writing on the screen. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. We're gonna keep watching memes though. It's kind of cute though. If you want to send me memes, look up this account right here, The World Changer on TikTok, or just click my profile if you're watching on TikTok.
Ash came
And
back
send me
from-
stuff.
So me and Ash came back from the beach while my husband's here slaving cooking. I love it. My daughter and me are gonna go out for a little bit, see if we can have a drink, chill out, maybe grab a hero or something.
Oh, I love this. I love this stuff. Oh shoot, something's happening. Is it like blowing up, chat? It looks like it's about to blow up, bro. They're just not talking about it. Ghost, what's up, bro? Did you change your name? I don't recognize it. I don't know. Let's watch this anyway. We'll see what happens. Yeah, explain that. What was your original name? Oh, I got you, Star. How are you, bro? Chat, this looks like it's burning, dude. So, if you're just joining, they sent the rocket out, all was good, but then they lost control of it. So, it's still projected to land in the ocean, but they have zero control over it, so they can't land it beautifully. In other words, it's gonna blow up, bro. Or it's gonna land pretty gay. It's gonna be very sideways. It's gonna be very unnatural. It's crazy though, dude. It just looks like it's burning, dude, as if this is space. It's going 26,000 miles an hour. The average car goes about 80 to 100 kilometers an hour. This is going 26,000. Did they just lose reception again?
All right, so we are 42 minutes and change into today's flight test. You're seeing the light show start as Starship is getting closer to its reentry. If you're just tuning in, we were able to successfully make it to orbit, run into a couple of issues as we've coasted to our entry point over the Indian Ocean. At this point, we had lost attitude control of the ship and entered into a spin. The team made the call to do what's called passivate the vehicle, so we're essentially venting all of the remaining propellant overboard, and it's going to make an uncontrolled reentry.
Yeah.
This is a contingency that is planned for, and we clear the zones in the Indian Ocean where these
Bro, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow
we're not gonna
up,
come down
dude.
exactly where we would have had nothing happened, but we do clear a tremendous amount of space out in the Indian Ocean.
The AKA, we've made space to have a shit
Understand that there
show.
are always risks, essentially with these
Yeah,
flight
I mean,
tests, with the
no,
hardware,
sorry.
but
No,
we
you know what?
don't
No, yeah, I
really
want to see
accept
the
any
rocket blow up.
compromise when it comes to protecting people.
And it is
No
one
one's
thing
on it,
to
all right?
note
It's
is
just
we will
billions and
actually
billions
still
of
re-enter
dollars,
in our planned
which is very
airspace zone,
important. I
which is
just want to
good.
see it
That-
blow up.
That is exactly what we
Look how sad they look.
planned for. You know, we
Why
do
am I
plan for
like
if
this?
something does go a little bit off nominal, that we have enough airspace cleared out for situations just
Blow
like this.
it up. No, sorry.
Re-entry is still just that really critical phase that we need to try and
See this,
gather.
bro. This is why I couldn't work at Starlink, bro. I'd be like, "Woo, let's see it. Can we get another GoPro like out on the ocean?"
Flown before.
See, they would be smart to put a camera in the ocean to show it hit, bro.
Has to crack, and so we had a whole range of experiments on this one. At this point, and we just started to lose some of our cameras, so it's very possible that we'll start to lose contact with Starship,
Dude,
a lot sooner than
this
we would have
spaceship.
if
Okay,
it was a
chat.
nominal
Chat. They've lost control of the spaceship. This thing, guys. This is okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. This could literally go like off the planned trajectory of land in the ocean. They're saying it is planned, but guys, anything could happen. This spaceship literally, if anything could happen, like a meteor might hit it. Who knows? Actually, it'd blow up if that happened. But it could literally land anywhere, I think. But they're just trying to play it cool.
And it made it all the way to our shutdown of all the engines and stage separation, getting ship into
Look at
its
this guy in the
suborbital
background. He's
trajectory
like,
today. It did ignite its 13 engines, but it did demise at that point. We did plan to fly it back down to Earth at a higher angle of attack, and we do expect it to stress the vehicle a lot more than what we've seen previously. So it's not unexpected that we did lose the booster before we got to the actual landing.
Yeah. So we're gonna continue to hang out and see if we get any updates on ship. It does look like we might be getting some video back soon.
oh,
There we go.
Look at that, bro. 26,000 miles.
This is a view essentially.
It's going slower
on the
now.
Top part of Starship, you're looking up at the payload bay and towards the nose cone. So views are gonna be a little bit scarce potentially.
It's slowing down.
As, again, we are in essentially a tumble. We had lost that attitude control. So Starlink, when it's able to connect, able to feed this down. We are at the phase where we would expect entry.
Chat,
to
if you're just
start,
joining, this
within
thing's about
the
to
next minute or
land in
so.
the
So we are
ocean
entering
like a
uncontrolled,
freaking
but
hot
again, we're
dog
entering
wiener
into
being
airspace
thrown at
and a
an
sea space that
enemy
is
in a
cleared and
baseball
monitored
game.
in advance of launch and before we get to this phase.
And with
They're
the
pretty
views that we
casual
are
for
able to
billions
see,
being
you are
destroyed,
seeing a
I
lot of that
know.
plasma build up during reentry. We do expect the vehicle to see about 1,400 degrees.
Dude, it's literally burning!
The flap, feeling that temperature there, a little bit melting away. But as we expected with the spinning of the vehicle, we are no longer controlling the attitude of the vehicle. So this is now, at this point in the test flight, it is expected to see it begin to demise a little bit on its way back down to Earth.
Yeah, and so we'll stick with it for as long as we're kind of getting any reach back from the ship as it starts to make this reentry.
Oh my goodness, I need to repost this again.
But yeah, so it's re-entering actively right now. And again, we did do what's called passivation. So you essentially vent all of your excess propellant overboard before you hit the atmosphere. That's a safety measure we can take on the ship while you still have contact with it. So that was done. It's now coming down in the predetermined hazard area that was cleared ahead of flight. Not controlled, so we're not going to get all of that reentry data that we're still really looking forward to. This is kind of a new generation of ship. It has different flaps, improved heat shield, a whole lot of things that we're really trying to
It's got different
really
flaps,
put through the ringer.
improved heat shield.
There's a whole lot we still need to learn before we get to kind of the next step that we're hoping for, which is going to be that ship going orbital and eventually coming back here for a catch. So getting through one of these fully is going to be really important. It's not going to be today, but we are just going to stick with the ship, see what else we can learn as it makes its way through the atmosphere and brings an end to the 9th flight test. So we'll stick with it.
Are they done? Oh, bro, that is so funny. They're just like so casual about it, dude. It's literally burning and it's crashing and burning in flames. And they're like, yeah, it's going to land in the ocean. Look how many people left. As if they wouldn't want to see it explode. There was so many people out there. They have zero, like, it's so crazy how they can do that, where they can plan where it's going to land by just shooting it up. But from my understanding, right, like, let's go full screen for a sec. From my understanding, what's happened is it's shot, all right, and then as it's going to come back down, it's lost its control. And so, but they've just planned it that it would fall back exactly where they want. But what a trip would it be if it fell onto like a city?
If you're just now joining us, we did have an on-time liftoff from Starbase, Texas at 6:30 p.m. Central Time of the Flight 9 vehicle. We did have some incredibly stressing objectives today. The Super Heavy booster flew for its second flight. It first flew on Flight 9 and made its way to take ship all the way up to stage separation, doing its second flight.
Bro, they're taking this so casually because they've literally got a spaceship that they have zero control over in space right now.
Of attack, so as expected,
These guys are media trained.
Demise on the way back down.
Yeah, we were able to get all the way to that landing burn though, so we made it through that higher angle of attack. So a lot of great data that's going to help us improve those future booster flights.
Yeah, we did do the directional flip and it worked.
Yep.
It was actually
Flipped
a great
right
view
direction.
that we saw. And then ship continued 6 healthy Raptor engines in the beginning of its flight, making it all the way to Seco and coasting for quite a while. We made it to the expected time that we would open up the payload door. Unfortunately, the door did not open as we expected it to, so we did not
I
deploy
shouldn't be
the
laughing.
Starlink satellites.
Yeah, we ran into a couple
She's
of issues
crying.
once Ship got there,
Aw.
but I can tell you it was a
She's so sad.
crazy moment for a lot of the people that were standing here for Ship to make it there. It's been a couple of flights, but it was really exciting to see. Ran into some issues on orbit. We weren't able to deploy the Starlinks. We eventually lost attitude control, dealing with some propellant links inside of the ship. And we did lose attitude control. And just to confirm, we did lose contact with the ship officially a couple of minutes ago. So that brings an end to the 9th flight test. So still a lot
Where
of
does
work
it go?
to do, but really big moment. Chris, how's everybody doing over there in Hawthorne?
Bro, where does
What's
the
the vibe,
spaceship
man?
go if they've lost control and contact with
It's a
it?
test program, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn, and that was definitely the vibe and the atmosphere here at Hawthorne. Would have been great to see Ship get all the way through its objectives today, but with all of that data that came down through the Starlink system, we're definitely going to learn it, and we're definitely going to fix that and push forward. Also, great to see the responsible engineers here in Mission Control talking with the flight control teams in Starbase. We talked about how it's great having that expert knowledge on console to be able to go to at a moment's notice, and that really helped us make the right decisions in orbit today when we decided to passivate the vehicle. So we will be here looking forward to Flight 10 and some success on future flights.
All right. Well, obviously, congratulations to everybody that poured so much time, effort into getting this ship, this rocket off the pad. The last 2 months have been an absolute.
And how much did it cost? I'm
gauntlet
getting.
for a lot of people,
Well, what kind of PC do you
continuing
have?
to
I have a
learn
MacBook
more
Air.
about
I mean
this ship,
MacBook
about
Pro.
this rocket. We are
It
trying to
cost
do something
like $5,000 without the hard drive. It was $10,000 with the hard drive upgrades.
There's going to be turns, but seeing that ship in space today was a hell of a moment for us. So congratulations to every single person who put time, effort, sweat, anything.
Bro, it's so funny. They just lost a spespaceship and they're just like, this is great. This is what we wanted to learn. It doesn't make any sense. There's literally a spaceship that has zero control out in space right now. It could land back on Earth any second.
Residents of the newest city of Starbase, as well as the Coast Guard, Federal Aviation Administration, Government of Mexico, as well as the Australian Space Agency.
All right, now this is not the end. We're going to have a whole bunch of cool liftoff stuff, so be sure to follow us on X at SpaceX for more, and we will see you back here for Flight 10. Thanks for tuning in.
Bro, they literally just left the spaceship in space. It literally can fall down. I don't. Is anybody else tripping about that? Bloody hell. All right, chat. I'm gonna go. That was fun. We watched space. That was a good time. I'm gonna go. See you in the next stream, alright? Goodbye. God bless. Say hi to your mum and have a good day.